Hey everyone, welcome to Don't Stop Fidgeting, and today we're reviewing the Mothership by Kinetics Asia Pacific. So the Mothership was designed by a designer called Patrick Sala, and I believe Patrick was actually a student when he came up with this design, which is, well, that really impresses me. And then Kinetics Asia Pacific is a brand company based in China, and then they work in collaboration with these designers to provide a broad range of designs, mostly focusing on spinners and the bottoms for the spinners. But like always, let's get going. So first I want to go over the aesthetics of the spinner. Like I said, they call this the storm anodization finish. Now, anodization refers to the process which, especially in titanium, what they do is they provide a sort of an electrochemical process to basically give it a certain color on the surface that will never fade. So I'm colorblind, so I can't really tell, but I think this is a mix of blue, gold, yellow, something like that. I think you can tell better than me, but it is absolutely gorgeous. On top of that, the finish, I think the shape is just really attractive. Each of these ends of the triangle have these machine finishings, which are actually quite complicated patterns, and I find this really fascinating to look at. Like the name suggests, it does have a really spacey feeling, the Mothership, and I think it's really attractive design. This one comes in at 53 grams, which is the lightest spinner that I have. That's because it's made of titanium, which is generally a very tough but light material. When you touch it, I think the edges are pretty pronounced. It's a sharp design. And but the grooves over here, I'm a groove fan, as you know, feel really nice, but like sort of vertically speaking, it is it's quite sharp. The bottom is really shallow. I personally like slightly deeper bottoms myself, but because of the width, you know, you can hold it comfortably. The size is really nice, I think. It's less than 50 millimeters, but it's sizable and not too big, not too thick. It's actually, it feels kind of thin when you look at it in person, and wide. And yeah, it feels good. It's a well-crafted piece. I like slightly rounder or chunkier spinners though, personally. So lastly, we're going to talk about the playability. So let's give it a spin. I think it's pretty... This is a spinner that I surprisingly struggle to spin, even though the design's not that different from, let's say, the Fei Origin. I don't know why. Maybe because the material is so light that I feel like I need to put in an extra force in order to get it going. And also the sharp edges, while they are aesthetically pleasing, I find it kind of, you know, becomes uncomfortable after a while for me. I do wonder if I had gotten a heavier material like stainless steel, maybe it would have been, you know, a very different spin feel. But I think titanium is just not my cup of tea, but I know there are people who really like it as well. I just prefer heavier spinners, and yeah, this one just kind of feels like it's just, yeah, I think it just gets a little bit uncomfortable, and I have a hard time getting a really good spin out of it. So in summary, I think like the design is beautiful, and the hand feel is pretty good as well. But with a combination of sort of this design, the sharp edges and the titanium material, and my personal preference, I find it sort of like a little bit hard to play with. So I don't find myself reaching out for this as often. But that could be different if I had stainless steel or other materials as offered on the website. This special finish came in at $140, but you can get the basic stainless steel models for as low as $100 or $105, which I think is, again, a really good price point. So yeah, that was my review of it. I wanted to like it more because it looks so gorgeous, but I think it's just not something that I find myself going back to very often. So I'll see you next time. If you like my stuff, please like and subscribe, and don't stop fidgeting.